Absolutely, Mel. Look, speaking of showmanship, there's going to be a cycling protest of a different kind tomorrow with a group of riders taking to the streets minus their helmets. Now, they're calling for helmets to be optional rather than compulsory. Todd from the Freestyle Cyclists joins me from Melbourne. Alan, why don't you want helmets to be compulsory?
We think it's something really that should be left up to the individual to choose. A lot of people in Australia don't actually realise that Australia is one of only 3 countries in the world that compels people to wear a helmet on a bicycle. The other 2 are New Zealand and the United Arab Emirates. Now, this has been with us for over 20 years, and we think if it was a good idea, it would probably have spread to the rest of the world, but it hasn't.
But what about all the medical advice, including the head of neurosurgery at the Alfred Hospital says there is proof that helmets protect against brain injury?
Look, we're not saying don't wear a helmet. We're saying you choose whether you think the risk is significant. Of course, some specific injuries might be helped a little bit by helmets, but generally they're overrated. The serious health issue with forcing everyone to wear a helmet is that about 1 in 5 Australians say they would ride a bike if they didn't have to wear a helmet. And when these laws came in, first of all, about 40% of the people who were riding bicycles stopped. Now, you're probably aware that we're facing something of a national epidemic of what are called lifestyle diseages.
Yeah,
so
but it's not an issue of convenience, it's health and safety, isn't it? Hang on, we've got a cyclist. Do you like wearing your helmet? Do you wear it for a health issue?
Yes, and I find Australian drivers very scary.
Because there's a move for cyclists to make helmets optional rather than compulsory. What would you think of that?
I mean, as the experience of the rider, it is quite nice without the helmet, but for safety, I can understand why it's enforced. Okay. But it's a different experience riding without a helmet, as in Europe and Asia. Okay,
well, there you go, Alan. You've got a supporter here, just randomly picked off the street. Thank you for that. What's your name?
It's okay, Sophie.
Sophie, have a good day. Nice to meet you. Suppose for the rest of us, Alan, it is if you do get injured without a helmet, then you have the option to sue for insurance, should you, if you're negligent?
Look, we don't think it's particularly negligent. It is illegal in Australia, but every other country in the world, just about, it's considered quite normal to get on a bike without a helmet. Yeah. And their safety records are usually better than Australia's. We don't have a particularly good safety record.
That's fascinating. All right, thank you. It's got us all thinking. Thank you to you, Alan, and thank you, Sophie. Back to Mel.
She's long gone.